Tower, Tower, this is Falcon. Tower, Tower, this is Falcon 9. Please answer, over. Falcon 9, this is Tower. Hearing you loud and clear, over. Tower, flying all over the wasteland, over. Falcon, this is Tower. We're good to go, over. Tower, please allow departure. You're good to go, Falcon. Over. Ready to landing. We are here, Falcon. Here we are, Wasteland. Good morning, Tower, Tower. Hello, everybody. My name is...
What's up with that?
Now I can hear.
No, they can us good.
Okay.
All right. Hello, everybody. My name is Sam. I'm community manager here at Target Games, working on Crossout. And this handsome little pilot here is Alex. We are here today to talk about the newest Crossout update, which is gonna go live really soon. And there's a lot of things to talk about. So
This is new update 2.10. The Sky Raiders.
the Sky Raiders update, and as many of you know, if you read our patch notes, our blogs on our website, you already know that this is a permanent introduction of flying vehicles into the game, which is like a huge deal.
This update was most longer in the production ever, more than a year.
Indeed,
Yes.
indeed. There was no mechanic in the game before, which we had been developing for so long.
So, without further ado, let's go and check it out.
And let me take this off. I don't really like them.
Okay. So, here it is. What we got here is the new colors and, yes, the third.
The very first thing that you can see, the very first difference from the live version of the game is another slot in your garage. So, what this slot is used for? You
the-
got it.
Armored aircrafts. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, they are forever with us.
Yep. And we're gonna use them, we're gonna fly them, we're gonna fight with them.
Let's check it out, how it works. You may see them earlier, last winter, and this spring.
Yeah, in Spring Mayhem event.
But it was without some physics.
It was really a simplified model used back then. Now we've put all our time and effort into perfecting the mechanic. Now the flying feels like really different from what it was before. And you gotta try it out for yourself, because like we're gonna show it to you on screen, but really it doesn't really convey the feeling of flying, which is like insanely cool.
Yeah, and also, yes, now we have 3 different, oh no, 4 different rotors.
Yeah, of course.
This is
Because this is like a helicopter, you can't fly it without a rotor. That's just how it works, okay?
yeah, but earlier it was only one, and it was temporary.
Yep.
Now they're forever. Also, the aircraft slot will be available since level 10. You also will get started.
The level 10 with Ingenious Faction.
Yeah, you will
It's
get
obvious.
starter rotor in here.
Yeah, once you reach level 10 with Ingenious, you're gonna receive your
Yeah,
first
and you-
starter armored
Seagull.
aircraft. And you in this, they will be included the first starting rotor, which you'll be able to use right away. So if you're already higher than level 10, which most of you probably are, you'll receive your starting helicopter with all the parts attached, like a bundle, right away. So there won't be any obstacles to start flying right away. And speaking of right away, it's pretty obvious at this point, because as usual, the update is going live this Thursday, which is the day after tomorrow. So we're hyping it up a little bit.
Yeah. Also, here's all of the types of the new.
The rotors.
Yeah, of the rotors. Here they are. The blue one,
Basically, there are two big subtypes of rotors at the moment.
This is coaxial rotor.
Yep, and this
And
is
this
the
is the
main rotor.
Yeah, the main difference of the main is that you should pick two of them,
At least
two of them on your build. Let's see how it looks like.
Just if you ever saw a quadrocopter, that's what it looks like.
Yeah,
It's basically the same thing with the source of inspiration.
it's a bit different in maneuverability, but I guess in few days most of our engineers and pro players will show you what you can do with this.
The cyber sports.
Cyber sports, yeah.
Yeah, probably what we have to say about these rotor subtypes between the two main subtypes. I'm telling exactly because there are two of them. There are three rotors in one subtype and currently only one in the second subtype. They are different in the way they're controlled, the way they behave in the air, and but we won't. I don't think we should delve into details right now because that's gonna take like ages. So let's just look at how it flies and talk about like I think more important thing. So if you open a world map, could we open a world map right now?
Yeah, sure.
As you can see at the top there are three or alright, let's say there are 5 additional missions.
There's the same as usual, but if you will use, if you want to use armored aircraft,
You'll have to go to
you're
this
able
one.
to go to the special mode with aircrafts. If you do not want to, you can still have the classic one. But with the classic armored car, you can use both of them.
Yep. So what it means that there are actually 2 of each main missions right now. In first one, you can only use the land vehicles, just the way it was before. Nothing has changed there. And the second one, which is highlighted with this little helicopter sign in the corner, in the bottom right, this is like a common place for the helicopters and the land vehicles. You can use any of these 2 in there, and the game will be balanced accordingly. So that's like an air-land battle in these modes.
Yeah, so let's see what we other have. We got new battle pass, new season, Sky Raiders.
Naturally, like
Let's check it out.
spoilers, dude.
Level 1, please. And here we got it. Level 1, we got
The aviator
complete
build.
for an aircraft. It's called Aviator. And yeah, this is complete build. So if you purchased the battle pass, you also have a new vehicle.
Yeah, you're saying like that we could have put an incomplete build there because why would we?
Well, I guess you're right.
Next we got
Some avatars.
the wing Stevo. The blueprints for rotors, just it was absolutely rotors are just a regular movement part, just like any other, and it can be crafted in the same way. It used the blueprints in the same way. The only difference actually in assembly mode that rotors can be put on any part, not just the frame or the cabin. So that's the difference from other movement parts.
And another important part is that if you try to set up a rotor in the slot for armored car, you can do this.
Yep.
So please use armored aircraft. And another interesting part, if you try to so here we got simple car,
Which is saved in the helicopter slot. So
yeah. And try to put on rudder. You got stats of the both.
I got what you're talking about. Yeah. So once you have a vehicle which has both land movement parts and the rotor, the aerial movement part, you've got two pieces of stats in your stat list
Yeah.
on the right, which used separately. They don't add up. They don't stack in any way. When your rotor is off, which means you're driving on land, your land stats are land stats are used.
As you see, the perk is of your movement part is on, and if we start the heli,
The rotor. Here it
They
goes,
off.
we're taking off, and the wheels perks turned off instantly. Because once you're in the air, your land movement parts, they stop working, the perks don't add up anymore, they stop
if we-
giving you any effects, apart from rare cases, which we won't delve right now, but you'll read about it in the patch notes. It's all gonna be there.
but if you turn it off in the air,
Yeah, just because you are now technically riding because
Yeah.
your rotor is off, your wheels start to the perk is enabled again, but that edge case, which is not really interesting. Why you show it?
let's back to the battle pass.
Yep, let's go.
So in this season, we're collecting B-Ring instead of lightning. And yes, we show you crafting
Of
a mi-
lighters,
lit. Oh,
it was lighters.
lighters.
We didn't collect lightning.
Okay. We'll show it.
All right, we show
Later? A bit later.
This season's resource is bearings.
Yeah.
Our bearings.
Level 70, and this is the epic rotor called Petrol.
And what we can say about that? It's just a purple rotor, which is just a regular progression, like every part in the game. It's like really direct because you got the blue one, you got the cyan one, whatever the name of that color is, and you got the purple one.
Yeah. So, and the
Here's
interesting
the big thing.
things. This
Level
is the new garage.
level 19. Check this out. This one is a thing of art. This is beautiful.
Let's check it out.
So
So, what is that? There is nothing in here.
there's no roof. What if
But-
what if we have like a rain or something? But instead of that, you got an open air garage, which is, I think it's like what my soul was missing. That I needed this week.
What?
And this is like awesome. Open air garage with no roof. Like there's nothing to constrain you. What if I'm
Yeah.
claustrophobic?
Well, if
This one is one for me.
If it's true, you should go to the hospital.
We'll see about that. All right, so the open air garage, which is put in the battle pass level 19, which is really cool. But we
Especially
got,
for
we
aircrafts.
got a it's obviously special for aircraft because previously if you had a garage with a roof in a helicopter unit, it's got to really fly up from there. You had to somehow get along, get forward, go out of the gates, and then fly up. Here you're free to go right away. Pretty much synergizing with the helicopters. And one more thing which we should really mention, they told us about that, Alex, that this garage doesn't have a building area.
Yeah.
You can't really decorate anything there, which is, it's not it wasn't like we are so angry and want to restrict you out of nothing, out of nowhere. This is done mainly to make this garage both beautiful from the art perspective and fast to load, which is like gonna be really helpful on weaker PCs,
on the slow
on the
PCs, yeah.
past gen consoles. This garage is gonna be loading much faster.
Spoilers. Okay. Let's move next. The new rotor, main rotor, called Hummingbird.
Yep, this is the quadrocopter one, the one which is a bit little.
We showed you later, earlier. You got 2 in a row on level 26 and 2 more on level 33.
So in summary, you got 4 of them. You can.
And yeah, a blueprint on levels 36 and 41. Let's move up. And
blue-
here we got some.
No,
flash
go on, go.
stuff. What? What do you want to say?
No, not really, nothing much, nothing much.
Please,
Just
please,
go.
be my guest.
All right, I'm sorry. I wanted to talk about the rotary, about the blueprint stuff, which is basically what I wanted to say was the same as usual. One blueprint is for the upgraded version, one is for the regular version. There's nothing changed. Thank you for your time.
Thank you. And yeah, the new Mine Lair B12 Dove.
A bit dove.
The Dove. Let's check it out. So, it's actually set up on my build here.
You came
and
prepared.
what?
You came prepared.
Yeah. And here's the note from our construction team. Please set them with shooting to the
Let's
front
show
side.
the way they work first, and
Let's
then talk
show-
about how to
okay.
set them up.
Okay. So, if your altitude is above 30,
Yeah, the main rule of thumb while using the dove is when you are high up in the air, they work just like a regular mine
if
thrower
you're
would work.
upper than 30 meters,
Higher. Here it is. Once you hold the left mouse button, you got this crosshair, which is familiar already, and which you can use to aim your
at the
bombs.
usual mine layer.
Yeah, but once you are lower than 30 meters, it works like a mine layer, which means it lays mines. Here it is. Alex just shown that. That's the regular work mode from the high altitude, where you just they just blow up instantly. But if you get a bit lower, a bit closer to the ground, you can use it just like a mine layer the bombs lay on the ground for a little bit, chill, relax, and only then they explode.
This is a pretty unusual gameplay for aircrafts that nobody see before.
Aerial mine lane. That's really I haven't heard of that. There's probably been something like that in the real world, but I'm not sure.
I'm so excited
Not in Crossout for sure.
Sam, I'm so excited to see how it gonna work when it goes live.
Yeah, really, all the parts that we've made specifically for the helicopters for this update, we tested them a lot, just so you know. We have a huge team of testers. We test everything several times, but there's only so much of us. Not really many of us in the team. But of you guys, there are thousands. And once this gets to your hands, we have no idea what you're gonna build out of that. And
For sure.
probably you're gonna find some
True.
extreme use cases which we never predicted.
True. Let's move up.
And what you were talking about with Dove, while we're still watching it, I'll open it in the battle pass. It just shows it better.
Okay.
So the way it's shown here, vertically staying up, that's the intended way of using it. Don't try using it by rotating into other ways. Otherwise, it's gonna be not really
Not so good as
not
if
convenient.
you use it like this.
Yep, that's the most convenient way, and that's the way it's intended to be used. But we'll see about that. We'll see what you guys come up with. So this is just our recommendation. But of course, you're gonna break it, right?
Next one. Gun for Starfall.
AA gun.
Anti-aircraft.
What could that mean?
And that means that we have extremely
Extremely what? High elevation angles.
yeah.
Aiming angle of the weapon. So let's check this out. Let's look at this. How is that to you? It's almost 90 degrees into the air, straight above yourself. Not
during
completely, but almost.
Yeah, during the previous helicopters
Events.
we have a feedback that it's really hard to fight with aircrafts against the aircrafts from the land, and now with this type of anti-aircraft gun, we can do this more simple. And yeah, the main the perk is if you shot nearby of the enemy. Let me stand.
Yeah, basically, while you're seeking for a place to shoot them from, just stay on the slope. Stay on the slope. You're gonna be able to shoot them, regardless of the trailing on your side. Nah, that's not really the best way to show that. You should have stood on the slope. You know what the slope is? This like an angled.
No,
surface.
it should be from here. Here.
Yeah, it's not really seen that well.
If the projectile flying in the distance at the distance of 1 meter
of
near the enemy.
1.1.
One. Okay. 1.1. Let's just show.
Let's just show the card.
Yeah, it will be explode.
So
And
the main point of the perk that
I hit the enemy.
you don't have to hit the enemy directly to deal damage to them. So
Yeah.
it's just like the regular aircraft guns work. And while we speaking of the elevation angles and all that stuff, which was really inconvenient in the previous events, we have also increased the elevation angles, the aiming angle of many other weapons in the game, the pre-existing weapons. This is not only not the only gun you'll be able to use against the enemy vehicles.
You will
air
show.
vehicles.
You will see the full list of the changes the day after tomorrow.
In the patch note. In the patch note.
The day after tomorrow.
Yep, so we're not gonna list them all right now, but they're gonna be in the patch notes. There are several of them, and like you won't have to have this specific gun to be able to effectively fight the aircraft.
Watch this. Such a beautiful detail. Such a beautiful.
That's a
part.
good one. That's like the Nomads,
helicopter wing.
Most of the Nomads parts, which all follow the aviation style, all that stuff.
Yep.
By the way, the Nomads knew something long ago. They started preparing in advance. They got this plane cabin. They already had wings as the construction parts. There was several parts from the basically any other air vehicle apart from helicopters. So these guys probably knew something. They start preparing in advance. They knew the Sky Raiders would come, and this happened.
Yep. That's really good. Let's move up.
Why are you so sad? Are we good?
You want to talk with the chat?
No. I just was asking if we are alright. If our stream is going well.
Oh well.
Alex just opened the settings of the stream and his
it's okay.
just instantly became insta set. I was like, we were talking with no sound all this time or something.
No. It's okay. Sure.
Alright. Let's go on then.
What's in the chat?
What's there? I can see.
I'm
My
on
eyes aren't
stream.
good. Let's go on for now.
Yeah.
We'll talk to the chat a bit later.
What
Here's
is
the
that?
flock. The flock, the heat
Heat
flare.
flare. Flock.
So the interesting thing, one of the, like, if we were going to introduce the air vehicles into the game, it was kind of obvious we had to introduce the heat flares, because that's like when you think of battle aircraft, the combat aircraft, you have to have a heat flare on them, because the self-guided rockets, the homing rockets, they're always there. They meant to counter
And they were extremely good against the aircrafts.
Yep, they were like them. The very idea of homing missiles is they meant to counter these fast flying vehicles, and here is the counter for the counter, because
that did not use any energy.
Yep. So as you can see from the description, once you discharge the flock, once it shoots out these little flares. Yep, that's what it looks like. You may just hold it. You don't have to press it like several times. Yep. Little fireworks for our upcoming update. Nice to me. So, the very the basics of its mechanic. Once this little flare is shot out and it passes within 9 meters. Don't look at. Yeah, you're showing the regular version. It says 10 there. That's because it's upgraded. And once this flare passes within 9 meters of the of a rocket flying at you, this rocket will redirect itself into the flare and blow up in the air. So it works like exactly the way you'd expect it to work. So, and as Alex already pointed out, the main thing of this, it doesn't consume any energy, which could be beneficial. Could it?
Yep. Wow,
What's that?
this? This is the new medium cabin.
Yeah, we
Called-
showed that one in the blog.
Epigraph. For those of you who did not read the blog that Sam was writing for a few days,
Tirelessly.
let's show you what is this. Okay, this cabin is the permanent radar.
It's not like permanent, it's built in. You don't have to use a different radar with it.
Yeah, and his perk is actually wall hack.
Yep. You just saw that. We saw the builds right through this carrier platform. And that's just essentially a wall hack.
Once again, so
To
how
put
it
it
could be
simple.
used many times from any type of in any type of battle. You can just fly over or move over the wall.
The wall, the stone, the large object, anything
Ping.
basically.
And pre-fire it.
Yep, you just pre-fire them. And they call you a cheater and report you.
But
There are some downsides to using this camera. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding, of course.
I guess it's will be some really bad for prop hunters that like to be a hidden box on the battlefield.
Woo, maybe. So, this is it. We not really much to talk about it. Its perk is very straightforward. And you guys already saw it in the blog. If you want, you can go back to it and check it out in detail.
Another crate, another portrait, really good. And duck.
The duck. We can go on without the ducks because they are like they illustrate our life paths. I think, to put it that way.
There are gonna be many more ducks in the future. Please stay tuned.
Yeah, there are some plans for the ducks in the future. I'm not gonna spoil that. Okay, so this is a duck. No description needed.
I'm trying to see what's going on in the chat. Let's check out the Twitch. What do we have here?
Sick duck. Yeah, that's
Do you
true.
get one or two starfalls? Only one. Because they are too expensive with the energy. It costs six energy. And one will be actually enough.
Yep. Yeah, you can put two of them on your build, but even one is more than enough because its fire rate, it's like the density of the projectiles hitting the enemy it's gonna be like devastating. And I suppose there could be some anti-air builds that utilize only one starfall and put all the energy into something else. Just my theory though. I'm not the best Crossout player, that's for sure.
Can you show parameters of new autocannon? Actually can, but
you did.
I have better idea. Let's go to the crafting zone. Woo! Oh, sorry. Crafting zone. So, what can we do using our bearing during this season? Fused flock.
Nothing much to tell about that.
Fused starfall with these beautiful stats.
Just go through the recipes, bro.
Fused
What I mean by go through the recipes is to click on them. Like, let's just click from them.
I know. Please don't be so
Mean. Right. Go on. I'm
Sam.
sorry. I'm sorry.
So I had the recipe for the Falco, rather for the Petrel, for cost to 150. Hummingbird. They're all fused. Oh, and yes, you have 4 hummingbirds during the battle pass. So you'll have your own quadricopter after completing level 70.
Was it 33?
What?
Wasn't it 33? Let's check it out. My knowledge of the battle pass. How good it is. How good it...
41.
Yes!
41.
Ah,
33. 33. On level 33.
33, yeah.
Yeah.
I was,
Good
I was
one.
right.
Good
I was
one,
right.
Sam. Good one. Back in the crafting. Sure. So, and here's what you need to do with, to craft your hippogriff. Here's the stats. Here's the cash. For flock. For starfall. Not fused. For dove. Hummingbird. Petrel. Falco. And yeah, we have some fuse guns from the previous of Crossout era.
Yep.
Yeah.
Just regular guns that are already in the game.
Here's Imp
Used already.
for 650. Ripper costs 650. They're all 650, I guess. Yes. Yeah, all legendaries.
No, we have to check. We have to check. What if something is different, bro?
I've checked it.
Okay, right.
Helios, Cyclone, Retcha, and Fortune. Some epics for 250. Spacker 2. Wirewind. Aurora.
It's just, priming his pronunciation here. Just a quick lesson.
What?
You're working on your pronunciation right now during the stream, don't you?
I don't actually give a... Photon. Storm. Yes, they for 140. Synthetis. Downhorse. Sign is 0. And some container, but oh, come on.
There's no building area in your garage.
Will we get more blueprint slots because of the new helicopters? Please give us more.
You will look.
Yes.
I wouldn't
Oh,
say yes that directly, bro. Yeah, we know about this issue. We know that you guys want more blueprint slots, and we're looking into it. Yes, we'll see about that. But
Okay.
we hear you. That's all I can say.
Okay. Sorry, the most interesting part of the blueprints section is you have a different armor craft or armored car in here. This is the...
You can like cross save blueprints between these new slots, including the 2 previous and the one new.
The A gun is 30 millimeters on 23 millimeters.
From the way it looks, I'd say it's 30.
I don't know, but I guess
Just
it's,
a theoretical question.
more than you can think. Okay, doesn't matter actually. Gunride is a legend.
I'm just communicating with the chat with this.
Yeah, I'm trying to find
the
something
sign
interesting.
language.
I try.
We got maps, dude. We haven't shown a
No.
single one yet.
Wait a minute. We forgot about the
alright,
Twitch
alright.
chat.
So what's in there? There was a guy who told us that it wasn't a duck, it was 250 resources. It's like it's so mean
Are
to
you
the
kidding?
duck. Like
What could be better?
I would never
than-
do that.
What could be better than find a duck here? and put it on the top of your build.
Like, do you really need 200, that 250 more than this thing of beauty? This is like art. I don't know, man. I don't get it. But you do you, all right?
Better than that, we'll be able to fly in Bedlam mode.
Yes, we will. As we said in the announcement, Bedlam will include air
Come on,
vehicles.
guys, just read the blogs.
Just read the posts on our website. They also come out on Reddit if you didn't know.
Sam spending a lot of time to.
And no one's reading them here.
So this is the way. This is the moment when Sam realized.
No one read what he wrote.
Okay. Is Garage free in Battle Pass? Level 19.
I don't think so.
No, it's not free. It's level 19 of Battle Pass.
Was the question level 3? I thought it was free.
Is
it free of charge? It isn't.
Doesn't matter. What comes after level 75 in Battle Pass? Oh, sure. Level 75 is the last level with tons of different season-like awards, and after that we got tons of peering and crates.
Just like in the previous battle pass,
And
that's repeating the words.
And pages. And more.
Crates.
More. And more. And more.
It keeps giving, and it keeps
the
going.
epic merchant case that are tradable.
It's
And
tradable?
it's tradable, yeah.
Woo!
I have news from our development team. They said they're tradable.
Are you sure? Hover over it. I want to check it out. No, just in the battle pass section. It says it's not tradable. Are you lying to me? Are you lying to our viewers?
No, not me. Seems like my colleague from the previous.
Live stream.
Yes.
He lied. So he lied.
Let's. Wait a minute. Wait a second.
No, just retrieve it. Retrieve it. Just open it. And
Okay, causes. Yes.
Yeah, there's 21 of them.
It's tradable.
Yeah. The thing you receive from it is tradable.
The crate not tradable, but the gun from the crate is tradable.
Yep. So now we're clear. Let's go.
Ah.
I'm just really, dude. I'm meticulous, you know.
I know. Okay. And yes, the last level is infinite, so you can farm it tons of time.
Yep. Until the end of battle pass. Actually.
Yep. And the battle pass will end in 3 months, 4 months.
It's gonna be in a patch note.
Yeah.
We already told you the main thing. It's gonna be out the day after tomorrow on Thursday. When it ends, it doesn't really matter.
Okay. And one more thing. As you know, previously in the previous generation of aircraft mode, there was some problems with hidden walls on the maps. So we decided to rework some maps. And yes, we had 4 more maps only for PvP mode with aircrafts. Let's check it out.
We got some footage.
Let's start with this. This is our first map. Sorry for lower FPS. It was recorded on 24 FPS, like it's a good movie by some cool.
And there are also some stripes.
Yeah. Sorry for the bad footage, but
It's fine by me.
Okay, so this is the first one. It's called air harbor. So it previously it was Waterquan base that's become really interesting place to fight. Got lots of
Old technologies.
yes,
Just like it's like an ancient relics at the time of in the game time.
okay, next one. My favorite called Sanctuary, with such an interesting point.
Point of interest.
Point of interest. In the
Yeah,
center,
it's
this is
huge raider dish in the center of the map. It has the base underneath it, and you can also destroy it. Not like completely, but you can pocket it for it to be.
and yes, if you will be under it when it will gonna be destroyed. Actually,
Yes,
you don't
there
gonna
won't-
die.
there
You
won't
don't
be any
have
damage, there won't be-
any damage.
It's not-
But, for example, if you were an aircraft that tried to land on it and it would destroy it, you will land as well. You will fall. as
Nah,
well.
that's obvious. That's obvious, dude.
And okay, let's
Switch on to the next one.
da.
What did you just say? What was that word? You didn't hear. We're all English here.
This is the third map called
The
Wolf Outpost.
Isn't that the sanctuary?
No, Sanctuary.
Okay, all right.
was-
You know better. I trust you. I trust
Okay, this is the Wolf Outpost. The interesting part of this map is that capture point is on the bridge, and in the heli mode, if you are on the heli, you should to turn off your rotor to land, and only after this you will capture the point.
It applies to any base in the game. In
Yes.
any mode with the aerial vehicles, you have to land and turn off your rotor. Without that, you won't be able to capture bases. Balance purposes.
Yes. And the last one, but I guess the most interesting part, the map called Gates of the Valley.
Ooh. Sheesh.
Just look in this.
Behold! These are the aerial carriers. The thing we teased a little, I think, already. But I'm not sure. Maybe we didn't.
All of these carriers are gonna be a part of the battle. Not on...
Which is due to happen soon. So you better, like, stay tuned. There are gonna be an additional announcement after the patch note, maybe the day after that or something. So the patch itself doesn't end the day it releases.
yeah,
Let's put it that
wait
way.
for more announcements. I guess this week or next week?
This week.
This week. Okay.
Friday, I guess.
Does the new map have interacting event?
In a sense, because
I hide from the answer.
yeah, because you actually answered it already in some way. They have
Just wait for it.
They have interactive events in a sense. You can destroy the radio dish on the previous map. You can not completely destroy. You can just poke a little bit for a little bits of it to fall apart. But it's not gonna like collapse completely. And same here on the on this map with the carriers. You also, by the way, they have guns. They shoot at you. So you to get closer to them, you have to shoot these guns off first, and you can also pick them apart bit by bit. And these ones can be destroyed. As for the other two maps, for now there aren't any interactive events. For now.
I didn't listen to you actually.
I answered the question.
Okay, I just tried to read the chat on Twitch.
And how it is.
Hey Twitch, put some capers on the chat, please.
Yeah, people are raving about engraved casings. I'm sorry we can't tell much about them for now. I'm really sorry. But we're looking for the use cases for them. There will be some usage in the future. They won't be stuck in your storage forever. What's up with YouTube? Crossplay. Crossplay when?
Do you know anything about it?
To a question, a fitting answer soon. Trademark. Yeah, really. Like, it's in the making.
What did you say?
Soon.
Okay.
Did I say something wrong?
No. It's okay. Yeah, soon. Just wait for it. Wait for news.
And there will be news. We won't gonna introduce it unexpectedly.
If about crossplay, yes, soon. We will also have some news about crossplay. I hope.
But sadly not this time. This time we only hyping about the helicopters. Or the armored aircraft. That's how we should call it. Because but technically I guess they all have rotors. What's the definition of a helicopter? It's a vehicle which moves via the rotor.
Yeah, let's check this way. So here we got our legendary build. Let's add some rotor. My favorite, patrol 1. And let's add some gun. It could be waltz, yeah.
What do you want to check?
Here. Okay, that's gonna be good. So we're moving, and yeah, we're flying. And then turn off.
What are you trying to achieve? What are you
Nothing,
doing?
I just wanna
Some
show some gameplay, how it could work.
That's sick gameplay, bro. That's like MLG level of play.
Not actually.
Apart from the chat, did we already show everything? I think we had something else. Did we forget something?
I forgot to switch the scene on the OBS, so they didn't see anything.
And what did they see?
The map.
Ah. They're just working as usual, guys. That's what you came here for. You know what you were signing up
Okay, I'm up.
Only forward, dude. Only forward. We never look back. We just hustle.
From the honk. Only together we can win.
Ooh, so manly.
Wait a minute.
Only together we can win. Tower? Welcome for this is Tower, we're hearing you. Tower, I guess it's time to finish. So do you think it's time to say our goodbyes, Falcon? Yeah, it's time to say goodbye. Thank you for watching us, guys, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for taking this hour with us, and see you soon. Stay tuned and wait for some news. This Thursday. See you, chat.